Tea Time with Trav. DJ Sky was on Bigo. She didn't know that her microphone was unmuted. We heard her talk about some of the cast members that the CEO is sleeping with. I think is completely disgustingly downright wrong. She needs to be fired and probably sued. What's going on, y'all? It's AyooTravv, and I'm back. I'm back again. Y'all, this not gonna be a long video because I'm just not that hungry. Could get some of the stuff out of the way. Not that hungry, but I was like, I'm gonna eat, so might as well. I know it's might as well before somebody try me. I might as well just turn the camera on. Especially after this tea I just saw. Actually, we go tea time with Trav. We're gonna get that out the way first. Since it's not gonna be like a regular mukbang, it's gonna be a whoop-de-whoop on. Oh, hot. Y'all know I ain't the biggest Panda Express fan. Not at all. Why that stuff shot everywhere? I didn't even know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to put some more on there. That's real dry. Some more water. There we go. Or should we do it like that? Let's do it like that. There we go. We got our chow mein, orange chicken, we got beef and broccoli, but they gave me more broccoli than they did beef, and then we got some Beijing beef. All right, y'all. So the Zeus Network CEO is under hot fire right now. DJ Sky was on Bigo, and she didn't know that her microphone was unmuted. And during that live, we heard her talk about some of the cast members that the CEO is sleeping with. And she also talked about his health status. Now, that part I think is completely disgustingly downright wrong. She needs to be fired and probably sued, if you ask me. I ain't gonna lie. So I know, some of y'all don't watch the Zeus Network. Y'all don't watch Baddies. I barely watch it myself, but let's do a little backstory. So former cast members of the Bad Girls Club on Oxygen wanted to recreate the show in a modern day form, right? So now my timeline may be a little bit messed up, so if it's wrong, y'all can correct me. They started an OnlyFans show, like a Bad Girls All-Star on OnlyFans. Somehow that got into the hands of Zeus Network. They started to work with them, and they created Baddies ATL. That was the first season of Baddies. And that was with all OG members of Bad Girls Club except Sydney Star. Some of your favorites. You had Natalie, Tanisha, Megan had an appearance, Seven, Janelle, people like that. Judy. That was a success. Could have been better, but it was a success. Baddies now gets renewed over at Zeus. And some way, somehow, we see Natalie being the only original cast member pretty much return and stay. Everybody else had either removed themselves from project or had been removed from project. Rocky, Tanisha, all of them. Now, Christina initially was doing the second season, which was Baddie South, but she dropped out. Since the time Baddies became a part of the Zeus Network, and now, some of them cast members had accused the CEO of either sleeping with people, trying to sleep with people, etc. Allegedly, that played a role in Christina leaving. So the past couple of days, Stunner Girl and Krishan have been airing Zeus out completely. Now, Stunner made it clear why she left this season, because she was originally casted for this season, which is Baddies East. But she was only there for a couple episodes, if that. And she made it clear that it was financial reasons. Basically, they were booking her up for X amount of months, so she would be missing her bookings that she had musically. And she was like, at the end of the day, what y'all are offering to pay me, I'll be making less. If I take my bookings and not do this show, I'll be making what y'all pay me and then some. So now he basically tried to say he don't know why she's talking, leave them alone, go find some business. Her Spotify listeners, her Spotify numbers are not doing good, which that part I don't doubt. He did say some smart remarks. Not saying that it wasn't justified, because somebody come from me and my company, ain't no telling how I will react, so I can't tell somebody how to react. But then Stunner went to hell with it. Stunner posted screenshots of her messages between her and Scotty. It has been alleged for hell ever since Baddies South, honestly. Or it might have been since Baddies West. They were alleging that Scotty had been dealing with the CEO. If y'all watched the show on Baddies West, Scotty and Razor had this strange beef. Excuse me, nobody could really know exactly where it came from. Then slowly but surely stuff started to come out, and now they added Razor to this rumor. That Razor was allegedly sleeping around with the CEO, and that's what caused the beef between the two of them. And I'm like, I don't know it to be true. I don't know any of this to be true, but if that is real, then it makes sense. Why there would be from. So within those messages between Stunner and Scotty, they both pretty much admitted that he was allegedly sleeping with one of the cast members from this season. And again, Scotty is beefing with this person. For what reason, we still don't know. So again, if that is the reason, this is all making sense. And in that message, I'm not going to go too deep into detail, but they discuss stuff with people's health. Again, I think that's low. So I'm not going to repeat what was said. If y'all want to see, you are going to have to go ahead and ask Google. I don't really want to touch on that part. And shortly after Stunna posted these screenshots of the messages, I'm guessing DJ Sky saw this at the same time, like while I was watching her on live. I'm assuming, well, let me clarify. She was on somebody else's live. She was in the background. But I'm assuming she saw the post, or somehow the post got brought up. And they don't know that the Bigo camera is still rolling. I don't know if they thought the microphone was muted or if they thought they completely shut down live. I don't know what they thought. But in the background, you hear DJ Sky pretty much confirming certain stuff. And realistically, although she cannot confirm somebody else's business, she said what she knew to be true. And I was like, oh, girl. Because if Stunna say it, you're going to have your people that don't believe stuff like that. Because they're going to be like, oh, she's just bitter. The network don't work for her anymore. But now you have DJ Sky saying it, who is still currently working with the network. That's a little bit more believable. She is going to have to, I know. They're going to get her. They're going to get her. Whether that stuff is true or not, I know they're going to get on her because of the fact that, true or not, she should not have been having that discussion with the people she was having that discussion with. Because nobody in that room that she was in were any of those people discussing that conversation. It wasn't Stunna, it wasn't Scotty, it wasn't Anna Mac, it wasn't Lumel. It wasn't that, so that conversation should not have been had with those people. So like I said again, whether true or not, none of that was her place to talk about. And to say, oh yeah, I know he da-da-da-da. That's messy. That's messy. And a friend like DJ Sky is a friend that I don't want around me. If you feel the need to discuss my business with anybody other than me, Even if you discuss my business with other people in our friend group, you verify with me that they know whatever business it is that you feel the need to talk about. Make sure that I've already talked to them about it. And that's not to say that I keep stuff from friends. You know you have your friends that you could tell certain stuff with, right? But my core group of friends, they know everything. They know everything. So when it comes to that, that's cool. Because 9 times out of 10, if you know, they know. Unless you get to them before I do. Sometimes if I got something like big happening or crazy happening, I usually tell all my friends at once, big group chat. But if not, I'm telling them individually. If you're going to discuss me, I'm the best person to discuss me with, period. I think so many people fail to realize that. Like, what in her right mind? Like, girl, as viewers, we don't even want her on this show. So the fact that they brought her back is like, okay, girl. Alone. They did her a favor. You wouldn't know who the hell no damn DJ Sky is if it wasn't for that show. So it's just like, why not? Tread lightly. Tread lightly. You're on the show by the Harry on Chinny Chin Chin. And you just, don't fall like that. And you just sat here and told the personal business of the person who signed your damn checks. That makes no sense to me. If I'm gonna have a conversation about my boss, you best believe, good goddamn well, it ain't gonna be on no social media platform where he can see or he can hear. That's dumb. That's dumb. But more than anything, it was fucked up. That was really fucked up of her. That was really fucked up. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I hope our contract is null and void immediately. I'm full. I'm gonna drop you one more piece, but I ain't got let me. All right, y'all already know what to do if you haven't already gone. I forgot my whole outro. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the red button right there, bam, and the bell right there, bam, so you know if I need every time I drop a new video. But if you don't leave for a second next video, jump into the subscription box, the one right there. Scroll down to the bottom, only the bottom of that box. So scroll down to the bottom of the page, you're gonna see comments and advertisement, all that. Scroll to the bottom of that description box, boom. Excuse me. Right then on there, y'all can see social media: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Bigo, Threads, and me. Follow me. Come here, do whatever. I'm like, well, done with one, but don't see what's wrong with it. So, other than that, it's been real. AyooTravv out. I want y'all to know I still don't like Panda Express. It was cool because I needed something on my stomach, but it really wasn't that good. We out.